Hey everyone, my name is Bill and I created this story using AI. But before we get started, I just wanted to let you know this story runs right around 22 minutes from start to finish. There are quite a few different characters throughout the story, each with their own voice and personality. If you're checking out what fish audio can do, or you're just curious to hear the different voices, feel free to jump around to different parts of the story. You won't hurt my feelings. I hope you enjoy listening to it as much as I enjoyed putting it together. Thanks for stopping by, and let's get into tonight's story.
Before we get into tonight's story, I want to say right up front, this episode was created with AI for entertainment, brought to life as a story told in the old front porch tradition. So if you're settled in, maybe got the lights low and something cold to drink, let me tell you about the night a whole little town found out just how much trouble one hard rain can bring. This happened down in a little valley town where everybody knew your truck by the sound of it, and if you sneezed at the grocery store, somebody's aunt was calling to check on you before supper. It was the kind of place where folks still sat on porches, still waved at passing cars, and still believed they'd seen just about everything life could throw at 'em. Turns out, they hadn't. Because the night the creek took the road, it took a little more than that too. Scene 1. Earl's front porch. Late afternoon.
I'm telling you right now, Ray, that sky ain't right.
That's because it's full of rain, Earl. Sky tends to do that before it dumps on your head.
No, I mean it's got that ugly color to it. That greenish-gray mess. That's flood sky.
You say that every time a cloud passes over.
And every time I say it, something stupid happens. That's experience talking.
No, that's age and too much porch sitting.
That'll be Maddie.
Course it is. Woman calls you 3 times a day like you're liable to fall in a ditch between breakfast and supper.
I raised her to be responsible.
You raised her because her mama did most of the work.
Shut up, Ray. Hey, baby girl.
Dad, have you seen the weather alert?
I got eyes, don't I?
That wasn't my question.
Yes, I seen it.
Then why are you on the porch?
Because it's my porch.
And because you're hard-headed. Listen to me, if that creek jumps the bank, I do not want you trying to drive anywhere. Stay put. Don't go check things out. Don't go have a look. And don't go helping somebody pull a tractor out of a ditch in the middle of a storm.
Tell her I ain't letting you do nothing fun.
Ray's there too?
Unfortunately.
Good. Then there's at least one adult present. I'm leaving work in 20 minutes. I'll swing by after I check on Grandma's old place.
Ain't no need.
There absolutely is. And Dad?
What?
If I pull up and find you standing in floodwater wearing flip-flops, I swear on everything holy I'm putting you in a home.
You sound just like your mother when she was mad.
Good. See you soon.
Well, that was tender.
She worries too much.
You give her plenty of reasons.
Hear that? That creek's gonna be mean tonight.
You want my honest opinion?
Not particularly. Too bad. I think we ought to get your truck up on the higher side of the driveway. Bring in anything that ain't nailed down. And maybe put that old cooler in the garage before it floats to Fresno. Now you're finally making sense.
Scene 2. Small town auto shop. Same time.
Lucas, if you drop that socket set one more time, I'm going to start charging you rent for the floor.
It slipped.
Everything slips with you. Hands, attention span, common sense.
I got common sense.
Then why'd you leave your bike outside when it's fixing to rain sideways?
Forgot?
Exactly.
Junior? You in here?
Lord, yes, ma'am, I'm here. What happened?
My windshield wipers quit. And before you ask, no, I cannot wait until tomorrow because by tomorrow my Buick may be halfway to the county line if this rain keeps up.
Bring it around back. I'll take a look.
And if it costs more than $200, I'm calling your mother and telling her she raised a thief.
That seems fair.
Miss Doris, you got sandbags at your house?
I do. Why?
Sheriff posted online that folks near Miller Creek ought to be ready.
Honey, I was getting ready for storms before your daddy learned how to shave. I've got batteries, candles, canned beans, flashlights, 2 coolers, and enough toilet paper to survive the end times.
That's actually impressive.
You laugh now, but when the power goes out, you'll all come begging at my door like raccoons.
Wow.
Well, there it is. Guess the sky is open for business.
Scene 3. Earl's house. Early evening.
Lift your side, Earl.
I am lifting my side.
Your side's drooping like wet bread.
This cooler weighs about as much as a dead horse.
That's because you keep old cast iron pans in it for some reason. I'll never understand.
A man needs storage.
Dad?
We're in the garage.
I can see that. Why are y'all wrestling a cooler in a thunderstorm?
Because your father likes living dangerously.
I knew it. I absolutely knew it.
We're just moving things up off the floor.
Good. That's the first smart thing you've done all week.
I changed my oil on Tuesday.
And forgot to put the cat back on.
That was a hell of a driveway stain.
I said I was sorry.
Okay, listen. Miller Creek's already high. Sheriff's got deputies blocking the low crossing by the old feed store. If this keeps up, the back road's gonna go under too.
How bad?
Bad enough that folks are posting pictures already. Junior's shop has water halfway across the lot. Miss Doris apparently threatened to fight a weatherman on Facebook.
That sounds about right.
There it goes.
And we are officially in business.
Candles are in the kitchen drawer. Flashlights in the hall closet.
I'll get 'em.
I'll get the battery lantern from my truck.
And I'll stand here and supervise, since apparently I'm no longer trusted with electrical equipment.
You burned popcorn in the microwave for 6 minutes and blamed the machine.
That microwave had it coming.
Scene 4. The town starts to flood.
Dad, look at this. Lucas just posted video from Main Street. Water's over the curb already.
Let me see.
That boy posts everything. If a squirrel sneezes, he's got it online before the squirrel's done.
Shh, wait. Junior just commented that Miss Doris's Buick died right in front of his shop.
Well, there's your evening entertainment.
Nope.
Nope, what?
Nope. As in, I know that look on my own face. And if I keep staring at this phone, I'm gonna go help somebody. And then you'll both yell at me.
Correct.
Very correct. Who on earth?
Mr. Earl, Miss Maddie, open up. Sheriff's asking folks with high clearance trucks to help move people from the trailer row by the creek. Couple older folks don't want to leave, and Junior's trying to pull Miss Doris's car out, but his tow strap snapped.
Get my keys.
Absolutely not.
Maddie.
No, you're not 25, Dad.
And Miss Doris ain't young either. Neither's Mr. Hanley down there by the creek, and he can barely walk. Now I'm not talking about going joyriding in floodwater. I'm talking about helping neighbors.
He's got a point.
Ray, do not join him.
I'm not joining him. I'm just saying, if folks need hauling out, that old F-250 of his might actually be useful for once in its life.
Thank you.
I hate when you two agree.
Baby girl, I promise I'll be careful.
That sentence has a terrible track record.
Please? Sheriff said every minute matters if the creek rises again.
Fine, but I'm going to.
No, you ain't.
The hell I'm not.
Well, there's the family spirit.
If you're going out there in the dark, in the rain, with roads washing out, then I'm riding shotgun because somebody in this truck has to possess good judgment.
That rules Ray out.
I ought to leave both of y'all stranded.
Dad, keys. Now!
Scene 5. On the road. Now if you've never driven a back road in a storm when the water starts crawling over the asphalt, let me tell you, your whole body stays tight. Every puddle looks deeper than it ought to be, every ditch looks hungry, and every idiot in a pickup suddenly thinks he's the hero in a truck commercial. Earl was one of those idiots. Only difference was, he actually did know those roads like the lines in his own hand. That didn't mean the roads cared.
Slow down!
I am slowing down.
Dad, if we go any faster, we'll be in Arkansas by midnight.
She's got you there.
I got it under control.
Sheriff's truck is up there by the blinking light.
Earl, glad you came.
Couldn't let you have all the fun.
This ain't fun. Creeks cross behind the trailer row and we got 3 folks refusing to leave. Miss Doris is one of them, and she's already cussed out Deputy Miller twice.
Only twice? She must be tired.
Junior's with her. Mr. Hanley's still in his place too, and old Mrs. Vance says she ain't leaving without her cat. which apparently hates everyone and has gone missing under the bed.
Of course it has.
I need your truck to get close enough to load him up if we can talk him into it. Water's still passable, but I don't know for how long.
Let's go.
Scene 6. Trailer row/rescue chaos.
I am not getting in the back of that truck like a sack of feed.
Then get in the front of it, Doris. I do not care where you sit as long as you quit standing in rising water.
Don't you take that tone with me. I taught your mother in Sunday school.
And she probably deserved it.
Miss Doris.
Oh, thank the Lord, somebody with sense.
That ain't me, so she must mean you.
Earl, if you're here, then things are worse than I thought.
That's usually the sign, yes.
Doris, we need you in the truck now.
I'm not leaving until Junior gets my pie carrier out of the Buick.
Your what?
My pie carrier! There's a lemon icebox pie in there for the church supper tomorrow, and if that thing floats away, I will personally haunt every one of y'all.
Miss Doris, church supper will survive without the pie?
No, it won't. Have you tasted Brenda Wilk's banana pudding? It's a crime against dairy.
She's not wrong.
Junior, grab the pie.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Hanley's door is stuck. Water's pushing against it.
Come on, Hanley, open up.
Door won't budge.
Ray with me. 1, 2, hit it.
Again.
About damn time.
You got any idea how stubborn you are?
I'm 81. Stubborn is all I got left.
Well, bring it with you, old man. We're leaving.
Scene 7. The cat problem.
I am not leaving Muffin.
Ma'am, we are gonna find Muffin, okay? But you have to put your shoes on and get your coat.
She's under the bed and she bites when she's nervous.
That cat bites when she's happy.
I'll get her.
No!
What?
Because you still have all 10 fingers and I'd like to keep it that way.
Move over. I know cats.
Since when?
Since one lived under my porch for 6 years and only hated me for 5 of them. Easy now. Come on, you little devil. Son of a... It got me!
How bad?
Enough to remind me I don't like cats.
Dad, don't bleed on the woman's carpet.
That's your concern right now?
I have several concerns.
Muffin, baby, come to Mama. There she is. Got her.
Praise the Lord and all available saints.
We gotta move. Water's rising again.
Scene 8. Truck loading/tension rises.
Do not put Hanley next to me. He smells like mothballs and old coffee.
And you smell like hairspray and judgment.
Good. Means I'm still alive.
Everybody in?
Wait, where's Lucas?
He was right behind me.
I'm over here.
Oh, for the love of...
What are you doing?
The dog. There's a dog tied up behind the empty trailer.
Lucas, get back here.
Dad, no.
I know what you're gonna say.
Then listen to it.
Ray, hold the truck.
Damn it, Earl.
30 seconds.
Dad!
30 seconds.
Now there are moments in life where common sense and decency get into a fist fight. Common sense says leave the dog and save yourself. Decency says if you can reach that chain before the water does, then you'd better move your feet. Earl had never been much good at choosing himself over somebody else. Didn't matter if that somebody had 2 legs or 4.
He's tangled up. Hold his collar. Easy. Don't let him bolt. Come on. Come on. Got it. Go.
Dad, the ditch bank just gave way.
Move your ass, Earl.
Back to the truck. Now.
I'm slipping.
Grab my arm.
I got it. I got it.
Go! Go, go, go!
I'm going.
Scene 9. Stranded at the church. Loben Hastrand of the church. They made it out, but not by much. The low road behind them disappeared under muddy black water, and Sheriff Baker sent everybody up to the old church on the hill, because it was the highest ground in town and more importantly, Miss Doris had a key. Turns out if you want to see the true spirit of a small town, don't watch it during the county fair. Watch it when the power's out, half the roads are flooded, and 10 soaking wet people are trying to keep a dog from eating a casserole off a folding table.
Set that lantern over there, not next to the paper plates, Lucas, unless you're trying to burn down the Lord's house.
Sorry.
Mr. Hanley, sit down before you tip over.
I ain't tipping over. I'm inspecting the coffee situation.
It's church coffee, Hanley. It'll strip paint, but it's hot.
Dad, let me see your hand.
Earl, it's fine.
You've been saying it's fine since 1994, and it's almost never fine.
Cat scratch, dog slobber, little floodwater. Builds character.
It builds infection.
You sound just like your mother.
That's because one of us has to.
Ow!
Don't be dramatic.
You're pouring alcohol into an open cut!
I've seen him take a fish hook through the thumb, quieter than this.
That's because there weren't women present to witness his suffering.
Sheriff, road's gonna open back up tonight?
Not the low ones. Maybe by morning, if the rain lets off. Creek's still high, but it's not climbing like it was.
Muffins under the piano again?
That cat's got the right idea.
Scene 10. Quieter moments / heart of the story. Storms do a funny thing to people. Once the shouting's over and the panic settles, folks start telling the truth. Maybe it's because bad weather reminds you how little control you really got. Maybe it's because when the lights go out, there ain't much left to hide behind. That night, in that little church hall smelling like wet denim and burnt coffee, the truth started slipping out of people one by one.
Dad!
Yeah?
You scared the hell out of me back there?
I know.
No, I mean it. Every time you run towards something dangerous like you're still 30 years old, I get mad because I know you don't bounce the way you used to.
I ain't dead yet.
That is not the standard I'm shooting for.
I know you worry.
Because I've only got one dad.
And I've only got one daughter mean enough to disinfect me like a wounded raccoon.
You're impossible.
Maybe. But I'm proud of you.
What brought that on?
Nothing. Just looking at you bossing everybody around tonight. Keeping folks calm. Getting things done. Your mama would have liked that.
You don't talk about her much when it storms.
No.
Because of the accident?
Yeah.
There it was. The thing nobody said much out loud. Years earlier, Maddie's mama had died on a rain-slick road coming home from work, and ever since then, Earl treated every thunderstorm like it had unfinished business with his family. That's the thing about grief. It don't always scream. Sometimes it just sits on your porch in silence and watches the clouds.
I know I get stupid when weather turns bad.
You get restless.
I keep thinking if I'm out there helping, maybe I'm stopping something awful from happening to somebody else.
Dad.
I know it don't make sense.
It does. I just wish it didn't always have to cost you skin.
Fair enough.
Scene 11. The town pulls together.
Who brought the ham sandwiches?
I did. Gas station had a whole stack left.
These are terrible.
You're still eating your second one.
I can critique and chew at the same time.
That may be your greatest gift.
Sheriff, my mom texted says our place is okay, but the fence is down and the goats got loose.
Then your mom's having a better night than most.
That's fair.
Who does this dog belong to?
No clue.
He's ugly enough to be Lucas's.
Hey.
That dog is not ugly. He's character rich.
That is the nicest way I've ever heard somebody describe a busted-looking hound.
He's sweet, though.
Looks like he took to you.
Don't start.
I didn't say nothing.
He's absolutely saying you're taking that dog home.
I am not taking home a random flood dog. Okay, well, don't do that.
That's how they get you.
Yep. Next thing you know, he's sleeping on your couch and bankrupting you with chew toys.
Scene 12. Morning comes. By dawn, the rain had finally spent itself. The creek dropped slow and stubborn, same as it had risen, and when folks stepped outside that church, the whole town looked like it had been picked up, shaken, and set back down crooked. Fences were down. Trash cans were halfway to the highway. Main Street was caked in mud. Somebody's plastic lawn flamingo had ended up on the church roof, which nobody could explain, and everybody blamed on teenagers. But people were alive, and in a storm like that, alive is no small thing.
Road to the trailer row's still blocked, but the water's off the top of it. We'll start getting folks back to check their places in a bit.
My porch better still be there.
Your porch has survived 3 wives and 2 tornadoes. I think it'll hold.
Where's my pie carrier?
Safe in my truck, same as it was all night.
Well, good. That pie's still going to church supper.
Even after floating through half the county?
Child adversity adds flavor.
That don't sound sanitary.
Nobody asked you.
Sheriff, the dog's got no tag.
Then we'll ask around town.
If nobody claims him, Maddie's taken him.
Dad,
I heard it too. Sounded legally binding.
both of y'all are a pain in my rear.
And yet here we are, family as ever.
Scene 13, ending/front porch again. By that evening, the sun was back out like it hadn't spent the whole night trying to drown the county. Folks were already dragging ruined carpet to the curb, hosing mud off driveways, and retelling the story in ways that made themselves look either braver or smarter than they'd actually been. That's small-town tradition. If you survive it, you're allowed to improve it. Earl was back on his porch by sundown, hand-bandaged, boots muddy, shirt wrinkled, and proud of himself in the way only an old countryman can be after making several bad decisions for good reasons. Ray sat beside him with fresh ice in a glass. Maddie stood at the railing with that stray hound asleep at her feet, which of course meant the dog had already won.
You know, for one night, that was a whole lot of nonsense. You gonna admit your daughter was right?
About what?
That you're too old to go running through floodwater after loose dogs and stubborn church ladies?
Nope.
He'll die before he admits that.
Probably.
You really scared me?
I know.
You do it again, I'm hiding your truck keys.
You wouldn't.
Try me.
I'd pay money to watch that.
And that's the part folks remember wrong about storms. They remember the rain, the road washed out, the shouting, the mud. But the thing that sticks, if you're lucky, is who showed up, who pounded on your door, who climbed in the truck, who brought coffee, or lanterns, or pie, or just enough nerve to help you through the dark. That little town lost a road that night. Lost a few fences too, a couple mailboxes. One Buick's dignity. But it didn't lose itself. And maybe that's why stories like this keep getting told. Not because the storm was special. Storms come and go. Floods rise and fall. No, it's because every once in a while, when the water gets high and the lights go out, people remember they belong to each other. And before we close this one out, one more reminder. This story was created with AI and told in that old-fashioned storytime spirit, made to feel like a night on the porch listening to folks spin a tale worth remembering. So if you enjoyed this one, pull up a chair next time too. There's always another story waiting on the porch.